Okay, in this video I'm going to do question 4. Question 4 is a little bit tricky, and I'm going to do my very, very best to show my work. So find the derivative of f of x equals cosine of ln of x squared. So what we have here is we have a chain rule inside of a chain rule. So start with the inside, just like you would with a composite function. Start on the inside, so let's find the derivative of just that. So the derivative of ln of x squared. Well, u is definitely what's on the inside. So u would be x squared, which would make du 2x. If this piece becomes u, then that means that our fu is ln of u. Because if I were to plug in, I don't know what I just clicked on. If I were to plug in this x squared right here into there, then I would get this equation. So that's how I know that I've decomposed it correctly. So there we have fu. Well, the derivative of ln of x, we love that one, it's just 1 over u. So now what the chain rule says is you take the derivative of fu, which is this part here, and you multiply it by this. So we have these two things multiplied together. Well, that's not so bad. We have 2x times 1 over, well, I need to replace this with u, x squared. When I simplify that, that's 2x over x squared, which is 2 over x. So the derivative of ln of x squared is 2 over x. Okay, so we did the derivative of this. So now let's take the chain rule of this. And like I said, always with composite functions, work your way from the inside out. So all of this becomes u. So u is ln of x squared. We just found what du was. We just found that this is du right there. So du is 2 over x. So far, this isn't so bad. If this piece right here is u, then this has to be f of u. So f of u is cosine of u. Because if I were to plug this in for u, I would get my original equation. That's what tells me that I decomposed this correctly. Now, the derivative of cosine is negative sine. So remember, our chain rule says that we take the derivative of u, which is this, and we multiply it by the derivative of f of u. So our final derivative here is 2 over x times negative sine of u, but this is u, so let's plug it in, ln of x squared. And then let's simplify it. Mathematicians do not leave a negative sign in the middle of an equation. We put the negative side out front. So I'll just go ahead and write it in the box. F prime of x is negative 2 over x sine of ln of x squared. We love checking our work. Checking our work is the greatest thing ever. So we've got Desmos here. And in Desmos, I have the original equation right here. And then the derivative of it, and that is this red that you see, that equation there, and the equation that we just found. And what we see is that lines directly up with the derivative. So we know we found it correctly. So there we have it, chain rule inside of a chain rule. The most important part is just to keep your steps clear so that you don't get lost somewhere.